Hey y'all, we are just going to finish dialing in Good Brothers. I tried it twice and it choked my machine. I used the Breville Express. First time going live, I think. Not sure if this setup's going to work. I'm going to try to go over here. That way you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so we are going to go at a 16. I went from a 14 to a 15, and now we're at a 16, I guess that is, on the DF64. Well, after I measure the beans out. Alright, I like to do 17 and a half, since you will see, I'll show you here, how oily these are. You can really see that. They are pretty dark and pretty oily. And the more you put in the DF64, I've heard can clog it. So 17 and a half for now. Alright. This is usually my process in the morning when I make my coffees. Let's see. Whoops, that's too much. Take a little bit back. There we go. That's 17. And a few there, 17.5. All right, put it in DF64. I'm really liking how it works. It does bring out the chocolate flavors if that's what you like. But this is a new bean for me. It's called Liquid Amber, caramel, spice, and creamy. All right, now we'll get this going. Over here, oops, until I get this ready. All right. Well, I forgot to empty this, guys. Just a second. I clean that out and just give it a rinse. I waste a lot of water, but that's how I do it. Get my little, what you call it here, funnel, and I need to measure it because I forgot to measure the cup. Make sure I've got that amount out. The water off, measure. I hope you guys can see. Like I said, it's might be a little dark too. Let me know. We shall see. All right, we'll transfer. Make sure it's tight. I dumped it the other day. There we go. Put this back. I do use my WDT. These beans seem to be real fluffy already. 17 and a half in this portafilter, which is a 54, because it's the Breville. Looks like it really fills it up. So I could probably even go down to 17. And then I use my distribution, which is the crema. Spin. Nothing stuck. Put that back and then tamp. Just a little. I use the brush to clean up my mess. Sometimes it gets everywhere. Alright. And there you go. Yeah. Put it in here. It is hot, so we are good there. Get my cup ready. Let's get it a little hot. Let that get hot for a minute. Back up a little bit. I got my milk ready too. I'm going to try, but I'm not going to promise anything. And had to also, going to fill these, but I use 3 days worth. I fill them, keep them on the counter, and the lids keep it fresh. So like I said, I've tried the 2 times this morning. I'm hoping it's not going to choke the machine like it did earlier. So let us try. Pour that out. Sink is just over there, so it's kind of handy to have. I like to use my mat underneath to level it. And put the cup here. And I don't know if I can get you any closer, but I'll kind of put my mirror here so I can see and let you know if it's choking or not. Alright, there goes. I do a pre-infusion of about 7 seconds. Sometimes 9. Just depends. 7, 8, 9. Alright. Still tight. It's coming slow. Wow. That's a little better than before. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to bring you over. Yeah, it still needs to go a lot more, I'm thinking. Set this down here, guys. It might stop on me. It's already at 35 seconds. And 26 grams, 27 grams. Yeah, took 50 seconds to get 36 grams. But I'll taste it anyway. Oops, bought little tools up here. Might need to get another cup to hold them. Let's see if you can see that. Looks pretty good. And it looks hot. A bit of stir. The other ones were kind of sour. Yeah, it's over extracted, so I guess we're gonna try again. Yeah, actually I would call that bitter. Oh. Alright, let's set you over here now, guys. Let's set you back here so I can try that again. I don't like to throw away coffee, but I don't even think milk and sugar will help that. So let's try this again. Oops, I always forget to set it on there. Alright, here we go. Tamp it out. Tear it out, I should say. Alright, there we go. Get the beans. Actually, I did that backwards. I need to do the beans first. See, this is why it's good to go through the process. Oh gee. Might help if it was on. Alright, let's try this again. For a first video, this is probably going to be pretty bad. I'll get used to it. Alright. Yeah, these ones are really dark. I might even want to try to dial it in on my Breville, just so that I don't clog up my DF64. Alright, let's put these in here. I also do use the 3D print. I forget what it's called. From CY. That is on the inside in there. It keeps it from popping up. So that's the smaller hole also. So actually, let's not change the amount. Let's keep it at 17.5 as it spills everywhere. There, 17.5. Pour that in there. Yeah, those are super oily. Not that that's a bad thing, but alright. And then we're going to tear this out. It's a process. I do enjoy it though in the mornings. It's kind of fun to play around with all the gadgets. All right, zeroed out. Here we go again. Let's go down. I didn't change it, so that was way too, it was choking it. So let's go to a 19. Is what I'm going to do this time from a 17. Try to go like 1 or 2, but if you don't want to waste too much coffee, I try to jump it. Feel it release and know that I've gotten all the coffee out. And you look in there and there's nothing in there. We have 17.5. Well, actually, in my little cups, so I'll just set it over here. I just do that. Turn that off. Take this and empty it. Rinse it out. There's my little towel. I knew I had a small one. Let's give that a rinse. Could use my sink, but I tend to use the water, which is probably a waste because I do use the packets and a gallon of my osmosis water, 3rd wave. And then I tried to do a comparison on that, and I guess I didn't notice too much of the flavors, but when I use it unfiltered, I can really tell. All right, let us get this going. Get them all in there. I haven't been to WDT. I probably should compare that next. Not today though. Give this a little spin. Oops, I'm losing a little here. Got really stuck on there. I take my little brush and get what I can off of there. And then if it's on the sides, I just scrape it in. And then we redo it. So I did have an extra gram or so of that. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Let's try another spin. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty dark. And then I just give it a small tamp to make sure it's all off there. Made a little bit of a mess. You could probably scrape it in. And then when you tamp it down, you will have the amount. Just tamp a little. Give sides. Up right here. It's pretty warm, but I like to put water in. I've made a mess as usual. But new beans, I usually tend to get a lot of stuff on the counters and not put things away until I get all done and get my coffee made. So let me put that back in there. All right, pour the water out. Let's see if it's gonna choke. We are at a 19 on the grinder size this time, all the way down from the 14. So this is actually my 4th try on this. We're kind of, guess we could come a little closer. Might not be able to see real well, but we'll try. All right, let's turn it on. infused. 2, 7, 8, 9. That's a little better. Actually, that's nice. Been down, but I gotta figure this mirror out. I'm liking it. Thomas made it and sent it to edition. All right, 17, 22, 23. All right, we're gonna go there. 35 seconds, 34 grams. It looks really good. If you like chocolatey flavors and nice crema, you can see that. It is just gorgeous. Very thick, syrupy. That's what you want, right? Not bad. Not as strong. I could probably go another, but froth some milk. I'm gonna get brave. See if I can do this. I like to cover this for now. Cover this to keep the heat in, because that water in there is pretty hot. I already got some milk here, and this is almond milk that I'm using. The Breville takes a little longer. Let's scooch over here. Probably see better that way. I like to get it ready. Grab my wet rag. Right. And here it starts. And this is my process of steaming milk. Slowly comes out. Pull it off. Put it in. Start it back up. And I have it on an angle, 35-degree angle. It helps to have this all the way up on my machine. I don't start a timer. I usually count it in my head with the seconds. There it goes. Till it's spinning and too hot to touch. Almond milk will probably tend to be more airy too. Time. Takes a minute at least. There it goes. Now we're spinning. I don't know. I lost track of count, but when it's too hot to touch, I'm going to stop it. There we go. Right about now. And just wipe it. Purge it. That air out. Knock something out of that. Alright, wish me luck, guys. It looks a little foamy. And this too is a smaller cup. Actually, not too bad in this size cup. Not used to using it. Let's see if I can get it up here without spilling it. That's pretty good. Cheers. Let's try that. Actually, I like to do this. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna do a one pump. It's this one is hazelnut, pretty sure. And I'm gonna stir. Somewhere's my spoon, buried in all this stuff. Now we'll taste it again. That does have those chocolatey flavors, like I said, from my DF64, but caramel spice and creamy. Oops, I turned on my, turn that off. But it's very tasty, and that's kind of my process for dialing in new beans. But I could actually drink that. It does have the syrup in it though. I'm not a big espresso drinker, but I do enjoy playing around with it. So I'm thinking that'll be it for today. Hey Morgan. I just wanted to test this out and see how. I downloaded the software Dylan mentioned, Prism, so that I could go live through YouTube, and I'm going to try it and enjoy. Have a great Friday. It is Friday, everybody, and we'll have a great weekend ahead. We're headed to the lake, of course. My flare sitting over there with my millwright grinder, and I need to play with it a little today just to get used to it after you don't use it for a couple weeks. And that's literally what it's been with summertime. So this is fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Any critique is great. Talk to you later.